Hey everyone, this is Mark Almodovar here, ADHD life coach and co-author of Our Transformative Journey, new co-authored book that I'm super excited about. I co-authored it with a couple of other health coaches, and the book is now available for sale. I'll have a link in my YouTube bio. But anyways, one of the subjects that I wanted to talk about today is the importance, how to get good quality sleep when you're ADHD. Now, I don't have my source on me, because I just don't. But there was a study that came out not too long ago that suggested about 75% of people that are diagnosed with ADHD happen to have a sleep problem as well. Things like hyperactivity before bed, things like not getting a quality sleep or sleeping like 3.5, maybe 4 hours. And this can be a large issue because sleep is something that largely affects our abilities to do things like executive functions or show up in the world or make good choices, be on a good mood, all these type of things that a lot of ADHD people struggle with. Now, a big thing to look into here is that, first of all, we have to look into our routines. Big that we look into routines. Common issue with ADHD people is that I just stepped on a bunch of mud, no big deal. We are doing things before bed. Like, we're looking at our phones directly. We are having conversations or doing things that trigger a hyperfocus, and this can be a really big issue. So one question that I would ask you if you're struggling with your sleep, with your ADHD, check out my two friends here, is what are you doing before bed? Are you relaxing before bed? Or are you looking at your phone, or you looking at social media as something that's triggering your hyperfocus and blocking what's called melatonin production? Now, melatonin is a hormone that largely influences our deep sleep cycles. So when we're looking at a blue light before bed, we're essentially telling our brains in many ways that it's time to wake up, which is not what we want to do. So one of the things that I find very helpful before bed, right off the bat, half an hour before bed minimum, I like to turn off all screens. Anything that triggers my hyperfocus is going to go away before bed. So I'm not going to be doing things like going on Instagram. I'm not going to be doing things like going on social media or doing any of my coaching business. None of that. Before bed, it's time to relax. So I turn off my phone. If I have to use my phone, because a lot of entrepreneurs screens and technology quite a lot these days, because that's how the internet works. At least building a business on the internet. If I have to use my phone, I use what's called blue light blocking glasses. There are these orange lens glasses that make me look kind of crazy before bed, but they are so incredibly effective in me getting a deep sleep every single night if I have to use a screen before bed. I even track my sleep with this ring right here. It's called an Aura ring, but just to get an idea as how good this is affecting me. And I get my deep sleep on point every single night wearing these glasses. So the big thing too is just to avoid that blue light before bed and to avoid things that trigger your hyperfocus. Now, this is something that's commonly advised, right? The problem here though is that restricting yourself is actually just not enough. So have that intention to restrict, but now you want to start looking into, okay, now what can I do instead? Okay, this is big here. So what you want to be doing is, and this is different for everyone, you want to find something that relaxes you before bed that you're going to be doing instead. Because this ADHD people, we are doers, right? We get very bored easy. If we're not doing something, it can be a big problem. So for me, I would suggest doing something that relaxes you, that you enjoy. So for me, this looks like, this is a practice called box breathing. It's a practice where for about 20 minutes, I'll lay on my yoga mat or flat on my bed. And what I'll do is I will breathe in for 4 seconds, hold for 4, breathe out for 4, and hold for 4. I do this over and over again with a lot of awareness of my body. I notice my heart rate starts to slow down. I feel far more calm and relaxed. A lot of ADHD people are very hyperactive. So what you want to do is have a breathing practice in place that will calm down that central nervous system. But really telling your body, it's time for sleep. It's time for sleep. You don't want to be energized before bed. okay? You want to be calm and relaxed. You know, if you're ADHD, the chances are you're very hyper-focused about things. If you're an entrepreneur or building your life around ADHD, the chances are high that you go all in what you invest yourself in. And you need to invest in ways that will, invest in things, that will relax you. So box breathing is big for me. Maybe for you, it's with the lights dimmed down, doing some yoga or doing a little bit of a meditation before bed. But number one, restricting the things that energize you, okay? Things that tell your body that it's time to be awake. You want them to be away from you when you're in bed. And number two, relax yourself. A couple of deep breaths, take the time to slow down, really setting the intention, even telling yourself, bonus points if you're telling yourself, okay, body, it's time to go to sleep. And you will notice that your sleep will improve as a result. Okay, if you find this helpful, let me know down in the comments. If there's anything else that works for you improving your sleep, share down below. And if this benefits you or somebody you might love, please hit that subscribe button, like the video, and share with someone who might benefit. All right? Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care, and don't forget to take care of yourself because you are worth it. Peace.